Hello, good morning. My name is Jocelyn Castro, and in this moment I am in the roof of my house. In this video, I will talk about the inflation and its impact on economic stability. First, what's in inflation? Inflation is an economic phenomenon that describes the widespread and sustained increase in the prices of goods and services in economic over a period of time. Its study and understanding are essential to understand how it affects the economic stability of a country. Okay, I don't really understand that definition, so let's make it simple. In other words, this implies that your money is gradually losing value and each time you have enough for less. So, now that we know the meaning of inflation, we should know that it has several causes. The first is decrease in demand for raw material. These raw materials are known as commodities. Some examples are coffee, wheat, and metals. This corresponds to the supply and demand factor, which implies that if less product there is, more expensive they will be. Another factor that also causes inflation is when there is a lot of money circulating. Since there is more money, people tend to spend more, which generates greater demand for goods and services. And finally, another result that I like to mention is speculation. This can happen in some cases. For example, when a company increases its prices to protect itself, but it affects us as consumers. And now, how is inflation measured? To measure inflation, the CPI is usually used, which is the acronym for Consumer Price Index. These indices are calculated by collecting data for the prices of a wide variety of goods and services in different sectors of the economy and then comparing those pictures to a base period. And now for the main topic, inflation can affect economic stability in several ways, reducing the purchasing power of money. This happens when prices increase, the real value of money decreases, which negatively affects the purchasing power of consumers. The other reason is decreased real savings. Inflation can erode the value of saving if real interest rates do not offset raising prices. The other point is the distortion of price signals. Changing prices due to inflation can distort mixed signals and make it difficult to make efficient economic decisions. According to its percentage of variation, inflation is commonly classified in three main categories. The first one is low inflation. Low inflation refers to a relatively low level of inflation, generally in the range of 0 to 3 annually. This level of inflation is also considered beneficial for the economy as it can indicate healthy and stable growth. The second one is moderate inflation. This level of inflation is generally in the range to 3 to 10% annually, although a certain degree of inflation might be normal in many economies. Higher levels can use concern and negatively impact purchasing power and economic stability. And finally, the third one is hyperinflation. It's the most extreme level of inflation characterized by an uncontrolled increase in prices, often in the range of hundreds of thousands of percent annually. Hyperinflation can have devastating consequences for an economy, including loss of confidence in the currency, destruction of savings, and whispering distribution of economic stability. So, in conclusion, inflation is a complex economic phenomenon that can have a significant impact on the economic stability of a country. Its measurement, understanding, and control are essential to maintain sustainable economic growth and adequate level of social well-being. It's important to recognize the different types of level of inflation, as well as understanding the causes and effects in order to implement effective policies that can help mitigate its negative impact and promote a healthy and balanced economic environment. Collaboration between monetary, fiscal, and regulatory policy market is crucial to keeping inflation under control and ensuring a stable and prosperous economy in long term.